Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Let's Play The Elder Scrolls Online. So we're continuing on here. Last time we were doing the dragons, well, we were trying to fight the necromancer, which we defeated, and then the dragon came by, killed our guys, and warned us to leave Elsweyr. Jerk. So now we're just basically coasting here. We're gonna head over, we'll check out this boss, see if it's something that I can... I mean, I can't soul it for sure, but I don't know if maybe somebody is nearby that can, that's already doing it, or it can be assisted or something like that. And if so, then awesome. If not, well, we'll just ignore it. So it might be up in this, like, temple-looking thing, so we'll see. Okay. Yeah, no way we're doing this. There's a single person here, which he's not going to be able to do either, so yeah. Those are like more like AFK, semi-AFK, you know, doing something on the side, you know, off-camera kind of bosses, really, to be honest, because it's just, you know, there's just no one ever there kind of thing to do them. Or, you know, I just AFK there and, hey, like, hey, guys, all of a sudden somebody fights it and then start the episode, but, either way. So, I think, oops, where are we going anyways? We're going back to the top anyways. I got 2 quests there anyways. I got no quests here, technically, so... I'm thinking I should just move to there. Now, this guy's under attack. I almost want to check this guy out, to be honest. But if we go there, there's a shrine all the way there. I guess we can attempt to visit there. I would say any basic... Holy crap. I guess this is the way there. The dragon might despawn, so it might be just a tourist trip than anything. But we won't pick up any quests or anything that show up over here, just because I'm more likely going to get those naturally when I required or supposed to come somewhere around here later. And I just don't want to... be grabbing things that, you know, we probably should be doing a little later. It shouldn't affect the story or anything like that, because the story is the story itself, right? But it's more just for the fact that I can go ahead and do some other stuff. I am curious to see this dragon here, so he spends a lot of time here, and I always see it up kind of thing, and might give us an opportunity to fight him, or... at least, you know, get another thing up here, to be honest, so we'll give it a try. I don't know if I'll fit up through this little crack here. Looks like physics is on my friend here. Okay. I don't know if he'd probably be on top, not under the ground. Not under the ground, but oh, I see him. I meant like he's not probably in the valley kind of thing. He'd be above. Up in the air.
My time is precious.
Looks like we have him right here, though, so... will we get him in time? I have no clue. Oh, it looks like we got him. Oh, those guys just aggroed me, unfortunately. Oh, wow. We're already dying. Okay, that's not safe. When he's facing you. Just ain't safe, my friends. Just not safe. Ow. Well, he's dead. And there you go. So he's just... It looks like the same loot. Nothing new, really, honestly. It's just the same old day, you know, thing. So I got this health recovery. Don't care about that one. And then we got this stuff. Looks like a couple vendoring items, really. Some soul shards, which is great. Oh. Honestly, I should probably open those, but let's go back just so I don't have a surprise later and think, oh, look at this. I don't know if I actually opened it. Yeah, we did. Okay. Like I said, we're going to visit this area anyways later. I'm not really here to do that per se, but I was thinking I might as well, since I'm here, follow this path. So we're going to follow this down here and we might as well get the shrine here, so... it only makes sense. I can see why no one fights this dragon. Is it because the shrine is so far and slightly annoying, or is there another reason, I wonder? I mean, personally, it seems like it's a bit far, but I wonder if that could be a reason. I just always see, like, a lot of times when you look on the map, there was a dragon down here. There's another dragon already down here. What the hell? I know these sell for a decent amount as well. Okay. So we gotta avoid these guys. So I know we're supposed to get up top. I'm assuming, well, I shouldn't assume, but I'm hoping that there's an incline somewhere around here. They don't seem as evil as some game devs when it comes to offering some sort of incline to get up again, so far we've seen them play pretty fair, so I'm hoping for the same treatment here, which it looks like that's about to happen. There's a quest right there, but once again, I said we won't grab anything over here right now, so there we go. And there we go. So where are we up to? So we're here, and there's a shrine thing here, and is there one? That's it basically. So way shrine. We've gotten most of them. That's cool. There's a merchant here too, if you like. This is a crafting thing. Oh yeah, here we go. With a mobile merchant, which I think is kind of cool. Is this not able to? What the? What the? Wonder if it's like spawned by the player. I can't interact with that merchant. Okay, so we're gonna go back up here to the north. There's a T in the cloud. Hello, T. Don't ask, I just got excited. That cloud right there looks like dragon wing there, his body, and even his mouth, and then a tail there. Gotta admit, makes you wonder. Huh. Anyways, I'm probably going a little crazy. Okay, Codwell.
If we've had this conversation already, then I wanted to thank you for the useful advice. But if I haven't seen you since our talk at that mysterious gravestone,
why is he pacing?
Seems much more likely, then I could really use your help.
I just got back, Codwell. Tell me what's wrong.
Did I mention the dreams? Visions, really? They come and go without warning, like seeing through someone else's eyes. Quite disconcerting in an interesting sort of way. Anyway, my trusty shovel and I, we searched that entire grave, and it was gone.
Oh my. Gone? What was gone?
The betrayer's head. The dreams, the visions, they drew me there, but someone got to it before I did. I have the strangest sensation in the pit of my tummy. It could be the cobweb porridge I had for breakfast, or something bad is about to happen.
You think the betrayer's head has something to do with the dragons?
Well, that's sort of like leaping from the cliffs of failure without a rope, or at least without tying the end off first. I can't tell you how many times I've made that mistake. Oh, Abner wants to see you. He's in the town hall with the cat general.
I'll go find Abner Tharn. Okay.
At this point, we need to come up with a plan that takes into account Euraxians, necromancers, and dragons. I proposed a few options, but Gareshri wasn't sold on any of them. Tell me, what of Chimera and the source of the undead?
Chimera, I killed the necromancers in the mountain. Chimera and I killed the necromancers in the mountain, but Euraxia has the army of them.
You paint a troubling picture, my friend. Still, we need to celebrate every victory we achieve. I fear such triumphs will be few and far between. Do you have anything else to report?
I spoke with the dragon Malamar. He said that Euraxia was their puppet, and he told to leave Elsweyr. Told us to leave Elsweyr.
My half-sister likes to think that she's in charge. She won't take kindly to being called a puppet. As for leaving Elsweyr, I think not. Obviously, this Mulamnir fears us. Otherwise, the dragon wouldn't have deigned to talk to you.
Have you spoken to Codwell? He's worried about the disturbed grave where you sent me to meet him.
Every conversation I have with Cadwell makes my head throb, but one mystery at a time, if you please. Now, if only I could get my half-sister to listen to reason and see that the dragons are using
her. Why not try that? Let's talk to your half-sister.
A parley? I may not like her, but we are family. Besides, it would give the Khajiit time to regroup. You're beginning to think like a Tharn, my friend.
It's like a tank
Here,
item.
take this. Gareshri gave it to me, but I refuse to accept payment for my services. A parley with Euraxia is a capital idea. I'll send word to Rimmen to expect us. I imagine my half-sister will treat us as befits my station and agree to the meeting. Attend to any other matters if you must, then see me when you're ready to leave.
You should come up with a plan negotiating with Euraxia.
It just so happens I already have one. It involves distracting my half-sister with wit, charm, and words she barely comprehends. Oh, and you. Euraxia never could resist a pretty face. You'll pretend to be my bodyguard and personal valet.
You want me to be your valet?
Consider it obfuscation to hide your true purpose. We don't want to give Euraxia a reason to react poorly to overtures of reconciliation. Not that I expect to reach an accord, but still. Meet me in Rimmen and we'll enter the palace together.
Okay, I'll meet you in Rimmen.
Go on, go on. I'm capable of traveling to Rimmen on my own. We'll meet up at the city gates and go to the palace from there. I'm relatively certain Euraxia will honor the parley, but be prepared for anything. She's still a Tharn, after all.
Okay. And then I guess we got some stuff here to talk about.
This one hates the idea of talking to the usurper queen. We should be stabbing her in the neck. Still, Nalado sees the necessity, even if she doesn't like it. Euraxia will almost certainly betray you, so be careful when you face her, yes?
How did she become Queen of Rimmen?
By marching into Elsweyr with a mercenary army and slaughtering our rightful Khajiiti rulers. Not only did the usurper slay our king and queen, she murdered the rest of the royal family. Her crimes, they swarm around her like flesh flies on dung.
Oh my.
A parley with the usurper queen. I doubt she'll agree to any sort of diplomatic solution. But it will buy us time to replenish our resources. Very well. Take Tharn and meet with Euraxia. In the meantime, we will rebuild what remains of the militia.
Why do you refer her as the usurper queen?
She marched into Anequina with a mercenary army and conquered Rimmen. Her forces killed the royal family, and she illegally proclaimed herself queen. That makes her a usurper. I pray I live to see her pay for her crimes.
Okay. There you go. Ooh, stamina recovery. Oh, that's good. That's, because we can just consume that, right? So, I'll say that's alright. I haven't found any books that have given me a single skill yet. It's a bit weird. I might have already looked at all these, to be honest, anyways. I don't remember that. Oh, wait. Is that hot meal over here? Aw. Usually if you walk away like that, it will let you kind of like, okay, it'll like cancel it. It's like, oh, you really want to, and then kind of go back. But I guess it didn't work here. So let's go over here. Looks like there's some new things that open in the area too. Interesting. Hi again.
Hey, you came. Did the Ruddy Fang still have my things?
I was able to recover it, what they took from you.
This means a lot, really. I don't have much left to remember him by. The things in this pack and the condolences of the Legion paymaster every month when I collect his due. Take the gold. I don't need it. You've more than earned it. I didn't really expect anyone to help a Legion widow out here. The Khajiit don't have much love for the Empire these days. Besides, they've got enough of their own problems. Dragons and usurpers and undead. This whole world's coming apart.
You poor thing. Okay. I guess we could check out this note everywhere. Adventure looking for a looking for a cozy home. This is for probably getting a home or a bedroom or something like that. I guess it's not. Oh yeah, it's in Rimmen. Ooh, so it's not here. But there's still other stuff around here. What is this one here? Oh, Fighters Hall. Okay. So this is the Fighters Hall, and this will probably be what, the Mages Guild. Yeah. Did they ever come up with another guild or no? It doesn't look like it because one would probably be popping up then. I honestly thought we'd have to start with the Fighters Guild and all that crap like way later on, like we'd have to, you know, go to another old city or something.
You must truly have it.
I don't know why I'm talking to him. What is this about? Leaderboard crap. Wonder if there's an option to get rid of this. Oh, Crowdle. So that Citadel, Crowdle, I don't know. That's basically where you do PvP. Which we'll eventually give that a try. Maybe even the next episode, you know, do it at night or whatever. It's one of those places where I'll probably spend a lot of time here and there, just kind of goofing off camera in a sense, but I'll definitely do an episode with you guys. See if we can learn the basics, or attempt to learn the basics, I should say. So, yeah, there's these guild halls, and then, yeah, we'll talk to him first.
I expected sorrow and despair, but the situation here goes beyond even my prophetic inklings.
Yeah, you sure? Rimmen looks peaceful to me.
On the surface, yes. But peace through tyranny provides false harmony. Euraxia uses fear and threats of violence to keep the Khajiit in line, making them second-class citizens in their own province. It appalls me to think Euraxia and I are related.
Fear the threats of violence? What do you mean exactly?
It would be better if I showed you. Follow me, and I'll demonstrate the true depths of my half-sister's villainy. Her grip on Rimmen is far tighter than it appears.
Okay, show me.
Very well. But what I'm about to show you isn't for the faint of heart. Follow me.
Oh, maybe I don't want to watch it now.
Have you ever visited a Rimmen workhouse? They treat the Khajiiti workers worse than slaves.
Temple. I hate to say it, but I think the monks there...
Well, who else is going to afford to, or, you know, pay for our luxuries? Joking, by the way. It's horrifying. No one should hurt kitty cats.
Building over there. For most of Rimmen's Khajiit, it's the only job available. The workhouse serves to snare the poor and the destitute, those who fall behind on their debts. They come here to find employment and earn a decent wage, but the costs deducted to pay for room and board leave them worse off than they were before.
The workhouse only accepts Khajiit workers?
One of the first things Euraxia did after declaring herself queen was to institute tariffs and fines that apply only to Khajiiti citizens. No one else needs the workhouse. A cruel tactic,
Damn.
But effective.
That's kind of screwed up.
The Rimmen Khajiit? No. Any complaints incur fines for causing a public disturbance or some other inane ordinance. No one wants to risk falling even further into debt. It's ingenious. Monstrous, but ingenious.
Sounds like slavery.
Oh, Euraxia is clever. She pays the Khajiiti, and the workhouse isn't technically a prison. On the surface, it appears to be a place that helps society's unfortunates, but underneath, it's slavery without any of the uncomfortable trappings.
Let's move on.
Now, let's visit the Rimmen marketplace. Take a look around. Business seems to be thriving, but appearances can be deceiving.
Looks good to me. There's even an NPC here to sell my stuff to. Who could say no to that?
Many Khajiit trap.
Okay. So we can go junk here, I guess. Sell like these little things here. Yeah, I think these can only really be sold anyways. Don't bother with that now. And materials. We get rid of the lower stuff here. Consumables. Don't think there's anything we want to get rid of right now. Jewelry. Think most of the jewelry, unless we got something newer-ish, I think we're going to get rid of it all pretty much. Stamina ability reduce, increase max. Yeah, so we'll get rid of this. Okay, and then we're going to get rid of probably all the armor. What is this? Light, medium, stamina. No, and this is light. Okay, yeah, we'll just get rid of this. This is how you sell things to offender people. Yeah, and we'll get rid of all this. Okay, there we go. Good enough.
It may be hard to see, but the Khajiiti merchants struggle to keep their stalls open, while the less bestial business people rake in the profits. Euraxia would have you believe it's a matter of work ethic, but we know better.
You're saying that the Khajiiti merchants are treated unfairly?
Unfairly doesn't begin to cover it. Khajiiti merchants must deal with high tariffs, extra inspection fees, costly licenses. Euraxia's squeezing them for every piece of gold imaginable. She even instituted a fur tax.
A fur tax?
On the surface, it seems reasonable to make Khajiiti pay for extra inspections to ensure their fur isn't getting into the products they sell. And while they do shed, it's just another way to discriminate against the rightful citizens of this land.
Let's move on to fur tax. This guy sounds a bit racist anyways.
I want to show you the improvements Euraxia made to the palace walls. See the trebuchets? Note, see how the siege weapons sit upon the walls?
Yes.
When it comes right down to it, you're looking at the secret of my half-sister's success.
What do you mean?
How else do you think Euraxia maintains order and keeps the Elsweyr Defense Force at bay? She declared publicly, and has repeated often, that any attempt to liberate Rimmen will see her unleash the full fury of the siege weapons upon the city.
Euraxia would destroy the city?
If Euraxia can't have Rimmen, then neither can anyone else. She'd destroy the city in a heartbeat if she thought she was in danger of losing control. Of course, she tells her non-bestial subjects that only the Khajiiti districts are targeted.
Can they really target weapons precisely?
Absolutely not. But the lie makes her supporters feel better. The Khajiit know that even a peaceful protest could result in the destruction of Rimmen. So far, no one has dared to challenge Euraxia's will in this matter, and for good reason.
I think it's time we went and had a talk with her, I guess.
When we get to the palace, let me do the talking. As the Elder Tharn, I'll demonstrate my dominance over Euraxia and negotiate a cessation of hostilities.
Okay. I guess we're supposed to just find our way, because they just...
Here come Queen Euraxia's guests now.
I don't like the looks of these meddlers. I say we feed them to the dragons and be done with it.
Oh my.
So you're Abner Tharn's bodyguard and valet. Not what I expected. I assume you want to follow your master into the Queen's inner sanctum, huh? I'll allow it. But first, I want to gauge the measure of your marrow.
My marrow? You're one of her necromancers?
I am Queen Euraxia's chief necromancer.
Ooh, chief.
You may call me Zumog Foom. The other grave callers answer to me. And this is my familiar and confidant, Sir Cadwell the Betrayer.
But I thought, is that Cadwell's head?
Ah, yes. The Betrayer saw you when it looked through the soul-shriven's eyes. The creature you know is a pale shadow of the dark night that once walked these lands. I exhumed his remains and reanimated him. Well, his head, it was all I could find.
Why did you dig up his head?
My actions don't concern you. I just wanted to meet Abner Tharn's lackey and determine if Queen Euraxia had anything to fear. The answer is quite clear. Your insignificance rivals that of the soul-shriven fool, which makes you eminently forgettable.
Damn. I like him.
Now about the rest of my body, O pestilent one.
Presenting Abner Tharn, Grand Chancellor and Overlord of Nibene, Imperial Battle Mage of the Elder Council, and Patriarch of the Tharn Dynasty, and his bodyguard.
Ah, half-brother. Your arrival, it's so unexceptional.
Pretending to be a queen...
Hush, Abner, you bore me. Bodyguard, you look interesting. Come talk to me.
You heard her. Good luck.
My sources indicated that my half-brother's associate was somewhat taller. Oh, well. Now, why in the world should I even consider negotiating with members of the losing side?
We came to warn you the dragons consider you a puppet and they plan to betray you.
A warning? How thoughtful.
I can't do these.
You do know that I defeated the Khajiit army and took control of the Rimmen throne? I am no one's puppet, I assure you. But why do you suppose I have anything to do with dragons?
A dragon helped the undead your necromancers unleashed on the Khajiit Defense Force.
Oh, how precious. I hoped my pompous half-brother would provide an amusement, but this is even better. I have a chamber set aside in the dungeons just for you. We'll play the most interesting games, you and I.
Oh my.
Until your body gives out.
You agreed to this parlay. That means we're here under a truce, and you're free to and we're free to leave.
Do not presume to lecture me. I make the rules here, not you or Abner. I have a special relationship with Mulamir, an understanding. The dragons will secure my hold over Elsweyr, and there's nothing you or my half-brother can do to stop them.
You can't win. We will free Rimmen and drive you out of Elsweyr.
Enough! Zumog Foom, what news do you bring?
The Desert Wind Adaptorium has fallen. We move against Riverhold on your word.
Then the word is given. Now, half-brother.
Treachery? How could I ever have anticipated this?
Guards, take them to the dungeons.
I think not.
Ha! That's badass. I think not. And a free teleporter. Hello, loading game. It's like, well, thank you for the watching, like 3 hours later. I assume it's loading, just really slow. I don't even know if I'll even see the performance really cranking up. It doesn't even show much performance usage, so that doesn't work. I don't know if there's a server issue, a lag issue. You know, I really don't know. It feels a bit weird, though, I must admit. I think it might have actually oomphed. Oh, no, there you go. Wow, that was just sad. Sorry, Des, but your server's performance, the mega server things, this has been a complaint for like a few years plus since the game came out. Why does somebody actually have to suffer from a load screen like that? Like, really? It makes no sense.
Well, I suppose that could have gone better.
Where are we and how did we get here?
I prepared for Euraxia's probable betrayal. Unfortunately, my teleport spell wasn't quite able to penetrate the palace wards, so we wound up down here, in the palace sewer.
Did you hear what she said?
We heard two things of note. First, Euraxian forces have invaded the Desert Wind Adeptorium for some insidious purpose. And second, my vile half-sister ordered an attack on Riverhold.
We need to warn Garashrill.
One thing at a time, my companion. One thing at a time. I need to recover my strength after teleporting us into this skeever hole. I'll need your help to get out of here. Then we can deal with both Desert Wind and Riverhold.
Okay, so that's it. And then next time we'll just continue here, basically, and we get to go through a maze. So anyways, thank you guys and girls so much for watching. Hope you enjoy this. Please don't forget to subscribe, comment, like, and we will see wonderful people next time. Ooh, nice. Have yourselves a wonderful day. Bye.